Bath and Body Works, please stop playing games and bring this back. Why y'all ain't doing it? Yet Japanese cherry blossom is always faithfully in stock. I don't understand. I don't understand.
I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand, bitch. Don't understand. I don't understand, bitch.
I said, who that is?
All things MoElle.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Mo of All Things MoElle. Welcome to my channel. So as you guys may know, we are in the middle of our favorites series where I'm literally going through all of my favorite products. Like, these are my go-to. They're in heavy rotation currently. And it's been a while since I've shared my faves with you guys, either here on my channel or on my other socials. So I figured that now was a good time. So for the month of January, that is what we are going to be doing. And for day 2, which is today, we are going to be talking about my favorite scents, but specifically my favorite fall and winter fragrances and fragrance combinations. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. I will have everything linked in the description box if you're interested in checking any of these out. Disclaimer: not all of these are specifically made to be worn in the fall or winter months, but me personally, when I smell these fragrances or when I put these on, they make me feel warm and cozy. So I wear them in the fall and winter months. Some of these are new launches. The first one that I want to share with you is actually a combo, and it comes from MoElle. This is the Yum Pistachio Gelato 33. And I absolutely love layering this with their newest launch, the Yum Bougie Marshmallow. The two of these together, first of all, the main notes in this are pistachio gelato, hazelnut, sweet rum, whipped cream, marshmallow, cotton candy. And in this one, we got freesia, strawberry, pink marshmallow, creamy coconut, whipped vanilla. These two together is just like a warm, creamy, cozy hug. The marshmallow notes in the both of these just pair so well together. And then if you mess around, if you put some of this on first before you go in with the two of these, Lord have mercy. This is the Pistachio Dream Eau de Parfum oil from Sand and Fog. If you have been anywhere near TikTok the last few months, and you know these perfume oils have kind of been going viral. People have been finding them in TJ Maxx and in Marshall's. I got mine from Marshall's. This is almost an exact dupe for the Yum Pistachio. So putting that oil on first and then going in with these two, when I tell you I smell good all freaking day, all day. I mean, I can put this combo on at 6 o'clock in the morning because that's when I get ready for work. By the time I get home in the evening, I can still smell it on me. It smells so good, projects so well, but it's soft enough to where it could be an everyday fragrance combination. Holy grail combo for sure. For sure. The next fragrance that I have comes from Le Monde Gourmand. I don't know if I'm pronouncing any of that correctly, but that brand. And this is their Creme Brulee Eau de Parfum. This was something that I just tried for the first time here very recently. But when I tell you it was love at first sniff. And again, it's just one of those that just make me feel warm and cozy. There's only a few notes in this: vanilla, whipped cream, and caramel. Even though it is sweet smelling, it's also powdery. If you are somebody who does not like powdery scents, then you might not care for this. And if I mess around and mix this with the Milk body mist from Bath and Body Works. First of all, Bath and Body Works, I have a bone to pick with you because why has this been out of stock like forever? This has notes of sugared oats, whipped milk for a creamy, cozy scent. This mixed with this, honey. And this is definitely suitable for everyday wearing. It's perfect for me to wear to work. This actually pairs really nicely with a few fragrances that I have in my collection, but these two together, top tier. Top tier. The next fragrance that I have that reminds me of a warm hug comes from Gulf Orchid. This is the Musk Collection Tahara Vanilla. Again, this is another super powdery fragrance. So if you don't like powder, you won't like this. But to me, it's the perfect balance. Most of the girlies are vanilla girlies. Like, I feel like vanilla layering and fragrance combos, the vanilla products, like all of those are super popular right now. I am not a fan of the super syrupy, sticky, sweet vanillas. I just don't enjoy those as much as the average girl does. But if it's a vanilla like this, or if it's a spicy vanilla, or even a boozy vanilla, sign me up all day long. This is my favorite to wear going to bed. I do have a vanilla body powder that I made that I use as like my dusting powder after showering. And then I put some of this on and I smell good until the next morning. I got this from Amazon. I am obsessed with this. Is one of my favorite perfumes that I have, period, but definitely for fall, winter. Next, we have 2 more Kayali fragrances. The first one, actually neither of these should be a surprise. I've talked about both of these on my channel before. The first one is Love Fest Burning Cherry 48. For me, a cherry fragrance is like you love it or you hate it. I love this one from the first time that I smelled it. It has burning cherry, raspberry, praline, palo santo, some kind of wood that I don't know how to pronounce, and patchouli. And it is definitely all of those things. It's giving a woody, spicy cherry. That's what I get every time I wear this. And every time I smell it, it just gives all of the fall winter vibes. This is always going to be one of my favorites to wear in the colder months. And then you can't talk Kayali without talking about the GOAT, Vanilla 28. Most people like this, but I feel like the people who don't like this don't like it because it's just a little too spicy for them. I think this is perfect the way it is, and mine is very dark, which means it has really had time to sit and marinate and do all of the things that we like for Middle Eastern fragrances to do, because once they have sat for a while, that's when you're gonna get the magic, right? Every time I wear this, I have somebody stop me to ask me what I'm wearing. Even though it projects really well on its own, this one also layers so beautifully with many of Kayali's other fragrances. I like to mix this with the Yum Pistachio. I like to mix this sometimes with the Burning Cherry. I have the Patchouli Vanilla one. I like to mix those. I like to mix this with the Rose Oud that I also have. This mixes really well with the Silk Santal. Like, it mixes really well with a lot of her fragrances, and because of that, this is always one that is going to be in my stash because I love me some Kayali. It just gives cozy and swaddled up and swallowed up and all of the things.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
Yes, yes, yes. If you have not gotten your nose on this yet, please go find you a Sephora and smell this. One of my favorite body sprays to actually pair this one with is the Viva Vanilla from Bath & Body Works. Now, this one I do think they still have around. This one has plum, amber, and vanilla as the notes. Pairs beautifully with this one. So yes, looking at this little container, you would not think that it packs the punch that it does, but it does. This is the Vanilla Musk from Nemat. It's like second skin too, which I really like. This is one of those things that you put on and it becomes part of you. Like, you can, it doesn't smell like you trying too hard. It just smells like you just smell good. Like, you naturally smell good. It's not too much. It's perfect. Pretty much all of the perfumes I'm going to talk about today, this mixes really well with this. So this is a nice little base, you know, after you've like taken your shower and moisturize, you want to put a little bit of this on, then put your body spray, then put your fragrance. Girl, the last 3 fragrances that I have all come from one brand. And this brand, when I tell you they have been killing it as far as creating fragrances that are, I don't want to say they are inspired by higher end, because I don't know if that's the case. But a lot of these fragrances smell very similar to higher end perfumes at a fraction of the price. And you would never know by looking at the packaging, by the performance of the fragrance. You would never know it was a discounted, and I'm saying discounted because I don't want it to seem like this is just a dupe brand, because it's not that. They can stand alone all on their own just based off of the few fragrances that I've tried from them this year. The brand that I'm referring to is Lattafa. The first fragrance I did talk about on my channel, and it is the Teriyaki by Lattafa. First of all, a little bit of this goes a long way. The projection is amazing. Longevity, amazing. There is a leather note in this that can be a little bit off-putting. It doesn't last on the dry down on my skin. To me, I just get that caramel, that honey, the vanilla. This is a layered fragrance in my opinion. It's one that you really have to sit with, and now that I have been sat, I am obsessed. One of my most complimented fragrances of 2024. It just was. And it was not even expensive. That's the part that I keep coming back to. And going back and smelling it, I mean, I guess it could be a year round. But again, when I smell this, I just be like, So I have been picking this up more now that it is cold outside. And I will continue to do that because it smells amazing. The last 2 fragrances that I have are also special occasion fragrances for me. Both of them are new releases this year, but I have not been able to keep my hands off of them. The first one, like I said, is from Lattafa. This is Angam. To me, this is an exact dupe of Goddess by Burberry. It's kind of spicy on the opening because you got like ginger, you got pink pepper, but then as it starts to dry down, you get this beautiful lavender coming out. Then there's vanilla, of course. There's musk, which I love me some musk. There's amber, which I also love on that dry down. This just, it smells so good. It's very feminine. It's very grown and sexy. And I am obsessed with this. I also think this could be one that you wear year round, but again, it's on the heavier side. So I prefer to wear fragrances like this in the winter months, but that's just me. And then the last one that I have, again, comes from Lattafa. This one is the Kingdom. Even though this is technically the her version, this gives like almost cologne. This gives feminine cologne, if that even makes sense. I don't feel like it does, but that's what I feel. And to me, any kind of cologne scents just make me feel warm and cozy. I don't know if it's because they make me think about a man. Now, this one is a floral, fruity gourmand. So there's pear, there's peony, there's praline, there's tonka bean, there's jasmine. And then, of course, the things that I like in the dry down, the musk, the vanilla, the amber, the sandalwood. Yes, 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 yes. So again, these are my current favorite fall winter fragrances and fragrance combos. That is not the end all be all, okay? These are just ones that I am currently consistently grabbing and reaching for. But that's all I got for this video. If there are some on this list that made your favorites list, then let's chat about it. If you have a favorite scent or combo that you really like to wear and you don't mind putting the people on, because some people are funny about that, they don't want to smell like everybody else, and I get it. But if you want to put us on in the comments so we can chat about all things fall, winter, fragrances, and scents. Okay. But that's all I got for this one. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for day 3, and I'll see y'all then. Bye.
No, I'm still going, yeah. Who that is? All things MoElle. I said, who that is? All things MoElle. Man, who that is? All things MoElle. Okay, who that is? All things MoElle.